Hi, everybody. Queen Crystal King in the building. I'd like to wish you all a Merry Christmas and a Happy New Year and share my thoughts with you. I pray that everyone had a roof over their head, food in their stomach, and shoes on their feet. I pray that if anyone was able to reach out and help another individual that's struggling, that God blesses you 10 times 10 for reaching out to the least one this holiday season. I'm the type of person that I can find the beauty in just about everything. And right now I'm looking at the beauty of my garden. That's metaphorically speaking, but my garden is me. My garden is my family. My garden is my friends. I planted seeds in those gardens, and I take responsibility for the seeds I planted. Whether I was in my feelings at the time or not, I planted seeds that brought about strange fruit. But yet I was still puzzled by how those seeds got in there. I also planted seeds based on the people I've met, the things that we've done, and the outcome, good or bad. And there again, it bared strange fruit. Well, I'm taking responsibility for the seeds I planted, knowingly or unknowingly, because I want my garden to flourish. I want the fruits of my labor to be nurturing fruits, to be life-changing fruits. I even look around in this sector. I planted seeds there as well. What I've decided to do, I've decided to get dirty. I'm digging down in that soil and I'm going to pull those weeds that stunt my growth. I'm going to pull those weeds that affect me and my garden as a whole. I'm going to be the example of growth an example of strength, an example of taking full responsibility for those seeds I planted. And realize that I've made some mistakes. So as I'm pulling these weeds, I'm realizing that my garden looks healthier. I'm realizing that the more maintenance I put into my garden, the better it becomes. FYI, if I planted you in my garden for whatever reason, and as I grow, and as you grow, you affect anything in my garden, you are a weed and you have to go. That's a promise. You see, sometimes when you speak up for yourself and normally you would be quiet, you wouldn't say anything, you went along to get along, you laughed when you wanted to cry and you cry when you wanted to laugh. That's confusing to some. But that's where I'm at. I do not regret any of the weeds I pulled because I did it for the greater good. Right now, my garden is full of beauty, of transition, of self-acceptance, and I don't regret any weed that I pulled. I don't. I'm not asking your permission to move on. I'm not asking your permission to grow. As you can see, weeds are nouns. Weeds can be a person, a place, or a thing. But you can no longer have my time. You can no longer occupy space in my mind, rent-free. And you can no longer control what it is I want to do with my life as a result of God's blessings to me and my family. Peace be with you, weed. I wish you the best, weed. Kick rocks, weed. I'm done. I said it because I said it. This is my garden. And if I allow you weeds to attach yourself to my roots or anything else I planted in my garden, that is my fault. I owned it, I accepted it, and now I'm doing something about it. But see, peep this. You know if you're a weed or not. You know. You know when something's not right. You know when you hear something hateful and deceitful and envious and full of jealousy. You know. And if that's what you bring when you come to the table, you can't sit with us. You can't sit with us. Sorry, boo-boo. You can't sit with us. The vibe is peaceful. The vibe is authentic. And my garden is amazing. It really is. So keep your hate, keep your jealousy, keep your envy, keep your control issues, keep your abuse, and never, ever approach my garden again. I'm proud of my garden. Now the seeds I've planted, now they have seeds of their own. And I notice that the things that I did for my garden, they're doing for their garden. Exhale, baby. That's all you gotta do. You'll find that you never really needed those weeds in the first place. And if you're anything like me, you say to yourself, who plants weeds? I did. They may have been disguised as something else, but I did. I'm proud of myself, I'm proud of my garden, and I'm proud of the little buds that grew as a result of my nurturing. Now they're nurturing. I'm just happy. I'm just happy that I can no longer say I don't know what the problem is. Stop planting weeds and expecting roses. All I want to do is have a decent life. Keep it real simple. And love on the people around me and allow the people around me to love on me. Check your garden, boo. Check your garden. Every now and then you may need a hoe. But check your garden. You look back on all that hard work you went through, those tears you shed, the losses that you had, and you can still say, look at my garden. Look at it. I'm still proud. Thank you guys for listening. Love, peace, and chicken grease.